just cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money, okay, Anna, ready, I took the Billy Cool back, then I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy, in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, wow. I'm still double, ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find me, telling them lies.
Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Nashville. He's going to let Pat to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Ready?
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On 1st and 10, Ward. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 19, Charger, 19.
Out of the gun, Ward. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try and get there on the ground. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. What a stand.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
We'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. That's Jack Jones in on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
Mustang 19. Bronco 19 Lion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This caught right side by Worthy. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They get 22 yards there. First down, KC.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Get it. Go.
On play action, it's Ward. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
18, pioneer. Tag. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Now, first down throw for Ward. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a flyer. And another first down, and another big gainer. This time, 23 yards.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy. You get paid to catch them all.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Ward to throw again. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
So they're trying to get the ball out of the hand of the quarterback. That's the best way to slow down any good pass rush, but the accuracy and the run after catch is a critical part of the play. So when this ball is not thrown out in front, what they call the front shoulder pad throw, it makes it really hard for this slant route to get completed when the ball's thrown so far behind it.
And that is incomplete.
I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them. They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Warriors 17. Get it. Wrap up. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punch team. It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down. With the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a run going left. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up.
Let's go now.
A handoff. they try to run it here. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
In the red zone now. He'll drop the throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
3rd and long.
Buffalo 18! Ready, check, bounce, Cougar 19! Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he gets that from Hardman. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. This from 34 yards. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 6-3 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then.
Go, check! Here we go, set! Ready.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he takes it to the 35.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On first down, it's Ward. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Ward now on 2nd down. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Dragon 6, ready.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he'll take this one in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Tennessee. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Titans open the lead to 4. It's 10-6. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes Worthy to return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
He'll drop to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. Give him 11 on the scramble. They give them a new set of downs.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Up the middle they go. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Let's go. Half the 60. Half the 60.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Check, hurt. Ready. Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
Pick this one up on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Now this time, they'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First down, Kansas City.
Here we go. Set. Fix the Eagle.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got it at about the 8. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, KC. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll take it in at the goal line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Ready, let's go. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Now it's Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 61 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
19-18. Ready,
On first down, right back to Mitchell. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Stevenson on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Chiefs' 9-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. A second effort, and he is in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Tennessee. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Titans make the lead 4. It is 17-13. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Moving to his left. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes Worthy to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This caught right side by Worthy. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. modest gain.
He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll go right and find his running back. They're going to have it first and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 6.
They'll try zone read on first and goal. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Ready? Go, 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready, right?
Back to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Oh, and here's a hop pass on the end around. And he's in. Touchdown, Chiefs. Two choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Brege's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Mama jump. Buffalo 18. Tag. 70 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
On first and 10. Ward. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Titans have taken a 4-point advantage. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes Worthy to return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This is intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Makes the score 31, Chiefs 20.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes Worthy to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready. Here we go. Set.
Right back to the air following that pick six. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
6 yards.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Got room past the 35. That one flips the field. Big chunk play as he goes out of bounds. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 50 yards.
A gain of 50 yards. And a first down.
They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Dragon 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's into the hands of Worthy. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Let's get 7 Pirates, Cowboy 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chiefs are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Warriors 70. 70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now, first down throw for Ward. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
To throw is Ward. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
So after he gets out of the pocket, he does a nice job in scramble drill finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight, so he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch. Can't get both feet in bounds, but it's actually a pretty good ball.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's a third down and 4. third down. Here's Mitchell. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Titan first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Ready?
On the ground, it's Quinshon Judkins. Crazy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another.
So back and forth they go as we are through three.
At the 16-yard
Back with
line.
more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Ready?
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
70 range. Let's go.
On play action, it's Ward. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is George Karlaftis. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
70 Timberwolves. 19 lock, 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the gun, here's Ward. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
Dragon 60.
First down. A gain of 3 on the play.
19 Tigers, 19 Tigers. Go.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now.
just completes his man out of the backfield. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
7 yards. And it's third down.
Ready, set. Ready.
He'll drop the throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Here it is on fourth down. And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat, check. Let's go. Hut.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, KC. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You've got to capitalize and make those plays.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Come on. Hit. Hot 70. Go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's taken in. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, first and goal.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
They'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
So, certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Exiting the pocket right.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the Colts try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Let's go.
Here's Mitchell, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. LKC going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. How to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Ready.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring them down, keep it to no gain.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors 70.
Throwing right. That's Johnston. His 5th catch of the